Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Mob Psycho Season 3 Episode 12 and also the finale. I looked it up first because, a lot of anime are 12 or 13 episodes, and so I was like, this one does seem like we're getting close, and obviously, and it's finished airing now, so this is the last episode of the season, so, obviously I expect some resolution to the current problem, but we have Mob having kind of a tug-of-war in his own mind with this persona of himself that he suppressed, and it is taking root, calling itself Shigeo and everything, and calling him Mob. So just a very, very interesting thing. And we had a cool bit with Suzuki and Sho where they kind of had a realization that they don't want to give their life fighting a battle. They still have too much to lose, and they kind of swore not to hurt other people with their powers, and then just kind of walked off. But we have Reagan and oh man, I'm sorry guys, my memory has been really bad. Oh, I almost just said it. I can't remember his name. Crap. God damn it. Why can't I remember? Oh, what's your name there, good buddy? Sarazawa. There we go. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I almost said it. Damn. Sarazawa. Yeah, so Reagan and Sarazawa are heading into the tornado to reach Mob, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's where we left off. So, very, very cool. And we also, one thing I forgot to talk about last episode, I apologize for this, is Ritsu's 100% was very cool that we kind of hit that. It was cool seeing another character's 100% and everything. So I was, during that whole moment, with the counting up, I started thinking as it was going up, and it was going up so slowly, and it seemed to keep going up with Ritsu, not necessarily Mob's mental changes and everything. I actually, they did a good job, I feel like, because I started thinking, wait, is this actually Mob's? And then it ended up being Ritsu's, and that was really cool. So, yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get started with the episode, shall we? Alright, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes, big tornado. Intense music right off the bat. Ah, shit. Run! Is she getting the vibe that this could be Mob? Oh shit! Aw. What a nice girl. Shit. Oh, wow. You gonna go alone? Reagan, you badass. He's gone. Shit. Oh, oh, oh. A little bit of updated news from the world of me, if you guys wanted to know. I'm pretty happy about it. Is if you, I guess it was before I was watching Mob Psycho. So if you watched any of my older reactions, you'll know that the last time I went to the dentist 6 months ago, I had like 5 cavities I had to have filled because I slacked on teeth brushing, you know, and I also stopped going to the dentist for a while as well. And so I had my cleaning, I had my fillings, I had my fillings for my cavities, and it's been 6 months, and I have now went back today to get them checked and cleaned and everything again, as you should every 6 months, and everything was good. So I am very happy about that. No more cavities. Well, the other ones are still there, filled, of course, but no new cavities. No new surprises. The lady was like, pretty boring visit this time, and I'm like, good. My wallet can't handle it. I don't have insurance. Oh, wow, he's even more torn up. Damn. Wow. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Yes. No, Reagan cares. No, keep walking forward, Reagan. Oh. Hmm. I'm sorry. No, Mom. Ugh. Let me see you grit those teeth. I want a moment like that. Oh my god, he's floating in the air holding on to that. Oh my god, Reagan, you maniac. Oh god, you're gonna get yourself killed there, buddy. Come on, Shigeo, he's still coming. You see that? Oh my god. You said he's scared of you? If he was just using you, why is he going through all of this? Oh, buddy. Oh! What? Oh my god! The first opening song! I have chills. So many chills. Oh shit! Oh, look at him go! Look at my boy go! Want to be. This is amazing. Oh, yes. Hit me with it, baby. We're gonna get a Reagan 100%. Just because of the music. Oh. Oh. Come on. It's gotta be something we can do, man. Will it... I mean, maybe... This was all created through Tsubomi. Will Tsubomi be able to... help, maybe? Oh shit, how did he get in front? Oh shit! How? Jeez. How is he doing this? Dimple? What? How? Oh, he's back, but how? What? Really? Oh shit. Oh, tell him the truth. Oh. Shit. The big problem he had was he's a liar. What happens when he tells the truth? Oh. Oh, buddy. You're gonna make me cry. Don't. uh, it's all out. I mean, I think Mob knew it, right? That's why the entity inside Mob, the Shigeo entity, knew it too, you know? But the fact that he's actually coming out and saying it. Oh, man. Yeah. Uh, accept each other. Oh, this track too. Genuine smile from him. Oh, Kageyama Shigeo. 100%. You know, has it always said Mob 100% when it happened and not Shigeo? Interesting. Oh, he's only got one little flower left, too. Probably only need the one, buddy. Something that big and extravagant. No, I don't think that's the case. Oh, that quickly? No, buddy. It's part of growing up. Oh, we're getting real emotion from him too. Like, I mean, I guess he did hit 100% a minute ago, but like, if they're one now, this might become a more regular thing with the smiles and the tears, you know? Damn. Look at the destruction. Jeez. He's literally calling him over. Quite literally. Alright, get all the psychics. Confession, the future. Oh, man. That was crazy. Body Improvement Club. They're going UFO hunting again? Oh my god, his eyes are still like that. Fight on, fight on, fight on! Hell yeah! Oh! Where's the, Where's the other guy? Did he graduate, maybe? I might have missed. Hmm. So maybe they are still around? Or is that just something he said in the past? I don't know, because I know, like, some of these people are graduating and stuff, right? Psychic powers? Or is he climbing it? Oh. The cat's gonna get down himself. Genuine smiles and everything from him. Look at that hair! I guess he lost his hair again before, right? Did it grow back, or did he have another wig? Oh my god. You like the t-shirt. What's she doing there? Does she work there now? Oh, okay. Ah. So there's a little momentum there. Oh, these guys. Hey, he looks like his dad. No, that's Sho, not Suzuki last name. Sho Suzuki. Probably. My bad. I was like, he looks like his dad now, but that's not Suzuki, but that's right. That's probably the last name. There's gonna be so many people in his office. Dimple's there. Surprise party. Happy birthday! Aww. Remember his last birthday where he had no one? Oh, I'm tearing up. Happy tears. Yeah. My eyes are a little red too there, buddy. Oh no, the cake! Psychic powers? Oh. He's laughing! Oh, wow. Oh, look at my boy! Oh, God. Good shit. Holy crap. That is it, guys, for Mob Psycho Season 3. Oh, I'm tearing up. Like, I actually have the tears are flowing, and it's not in like a sad way, it's in a happy way. Like, oh man, like we had those earlier episodes. What was that? That was last season, right? With Reagan not having anyone around on his birthday, and then we get to hear another birthday and he has so many people around him and everything, and Bob has his emotions and everything. Like, it's not suppressing his emotions anymore, so he's laughing and smiling, and uh it's amazing. That was, honestly, this could be the end of Mob Psycho. Like, if they don't get approved of another season, I feel like this could be an amazing ending to the show, for sure. Like obviously there can be more stories. Like, they ended it in a perfect way where there could be more stories, but if there's not, you know, we answer the question of what that entity is that was in Mob that we saw in the first season and we've seen up till now, and stuff like that. And like, oh man, we had the truth come out of Reagan telling Mob everything, that from the beginning it was a lie. And even though I think last season they kind of addressed it a little bit too, right? With the uh with kind of having him leave that interview and Mob was there, and he was like, have you known the whole time? And he said, yeah, I've known that you're a great master, or whatever he said, you know. Like, it was kind of that realization where I'm pretty sure that was Mob saying back then that he knew, but that wasn't Reagan saying it, and that's a big difference. So, and I like how Dimple coming back was this catalyst for, like, so much of his change. Like, instantly Mob was kind of back, right? When Dimple showed up, and Dimple's back. He was apparently, like, the spiral of power emitting from Shigeo drew Dimple back, so that's incredible. When anime does this, it kind of ruins a little bit. It doesn't change the way I felt during the episode that I thought Dimple died, right? But looking back and rewatches, it kind of ruins that a little bit because I'll know, right? So like it's a little bit of an iffy topic there with bringing him back after having a death scene that was so emotional. But the fact of the matter is that it was so emotional to Mob that, like, on top of the stress of asking Tsubomi out and everything, I'm sure it was a lot of things adding up, and a lot of things being suppressed by Mob and everything, you know. So, but yeah, damn. And I love that Tsubomi waited. Like, she sees a tornado coming at her, and she's like, I should probably go. And she she looks back to the previous moment, or like not even previous moments, it's like when Mob was on the phone with her, and she could tell that his voice was shaky and that this was something that was important to him. And I gave her a lot of crap early on in the show where I didn't really like her because, one, she's made out to be that popular girl, and like whenever shows make like a popular character, they're usually like snooty and bratty kind of. But and then we also had the moment where Mob was little where she's like, I'm bored of this now, and then just ditches him for some other dude, and it always left like a little bit of bad vibes in my mind. But she's definitely like warmed up on me, like the little bits that we've seen her. And then here with her waiting, because I mean, she did reject him, but that's fine because she waited for him and everything too, and they've been talking on the phone, as they said at the end of the episode. They've been talking frequently, so she said she doesn't really see him that way, but they also haven't talked a lot since they were kids, and Mob has had that infatuation with her, but I mean, she clearly hasn't for him. But maybe if they talk, and now that Mob is kind of released from his like emotionlessness, maybe he can make strides towards pushing things a little further with her, and maybe eventually that'll turn into a yes for him. So, and I like I mean, obviously we know where it ended up, but I like the Shigeo saying like, will Tsubomi accept my powers? That's like part of the reason why this pent up emotional state of Mob, of Shigeo, wanting to go to Tsubomi so bad that he's doing all of this to get there, is because he has that fear of like, if she won't accept me when I'm in this state, then we can never be together, kind of thing. And I thought that just the will she accept my powers line and everything when Mob and Shigeo were talking with each other was very cool. And they also said like that's where he stopped using them. So last episode I was a little confused, and I was talking about like, did Mob suppress his powers when he ended up hurting Ritsu? And I thought that's what they implied last episode, but now this episode they're implying that he stopped using them when she told him that they were boring, right, to her. So he just cut them off, and that's what started this. And that makes more sense as to why that alter ego of Mob existed when it came time to like when he hurt Ritsu, is because he already had that pent up frustration. So that got answered for me, so that's cool. Maybe it was subtitles that led me astray last episode, because I felt like they straight up said like, I can't remember the exact wording, but I'm pretty sure I went back and read it, and I was like, yeah, that pretty clearly sounds like they're saying that you started doing this when he hurt Ritsu, but I guess not. The like Reagan trying to push towards Mob and everything, and it played the first song again. That was another thing that led me to like that thought process of like, wow, if this is the end of the show, that's amazing, because they brought back the first song. A lot of anime, like sometimes long running anime, I think will do that, where they bring back an earlier opening song or whatnot. But it's not a lot of like seasonal anime that go on like a third season or longer, and then they bring back a song from like the first season, or at least not that I've like really noticed. And that was just amazing, bringing back that first song again. Like I started hearing it playing, and I knew instantly. I wasn't like, I'm not good with music, guys. So at the very beginning, I was like, crap. I'm fairly certain that isn't this opening or ending for this season. And I was trying to think, is it season 2's? And then all of a sudden, like, the counting started, and I was like, no, that's definitely season 1. That was so good. I honestly want to go and watch that moment again. Like, that was so good for me. It was amazing. Because I think each season I've talked about how, like, I ended up really liking last season's opening, and I ended up really liking this one too. But there was something about that first one, like Mob Psycho 100, counting up to 100 in the opening song. It was just so perfect. And then hearing that again here, oh man. Like, I do wonder if the manga is still being written. Like, because this, I also feel like this could be a good ending. I wonder if that's something I could, like, Google, but uh but yeah, like Shigeo 100%, that's cool because thinking back in the show, I think I'm right on this in that every time that Mob has hit 100%, it says like Mob 100%, if I'm not mistaken. And now we had Shigeo Kageyama 100%. So this is him as a whole hitting that 100% and not just Mob. So that was really cool. But is Mob Psycho season 3 the end of the show? Maybe that'll come up. So as of December 14th, it says, sadly, Mob Psycho 100 is neither renewed nor canceled and will probably be ending after its third season. This has likely always been the plan, as there's no more manga arcs left to adapt for the screen. But that doesn't always mean an anime series is over for good. Oh wow, so there are no more manga arcs at the moment. And there's a does Reagan have powers? Is a question here on Google. Nice. No, he admitted it here. He does not. Would be crazy if it revealed here that he did. It wasn't actually Dimple, and it was really just like Reagan had powers this whole time. Is Mob Psycho manga finished? Is the Mob Psycho 100 manga completed? So the series finished on December 22nd, 2017. Which is... wait. That's actually pretty crazy, because if that's the case, it's December... okay, no, it technically released December 21st. It's past midnight right now. 8 minutes past midnight. Wow, they almost released this episode on December 22nd. Apparently, like, supposedly, according to the wiki, anyway. If that's the case, then that's pretty crazy. So, wow, I just had a virus and threat protection pop up. I think it was just telling me that it didn't find anything, but that just it scared me. But yeah, so it, at least for now, guys, I'm glad I looked that up, because that means that, I mean, unless the manga gets picked up again, which, as they said in that one of those articles I read, said, like, when it comes to anime, you never know. Especially, we have Bleach back, right? So you really never know. But yeah, at the moment there's no manga to adapt, so that means there's no more anime for now. So they'd have to start doing anime again, or they start to do manga again, and then do that. That was I mean, if that's where they're ending it, that's definitely one of the better anime endings. Like, I'm not gonna say it's the best. I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood still had one of the best anime endings for me. Gurren Lagann had an amazing ending. And there's several that have like very conclusive endings where they're like, yeah, we're not doing more. It's the kind of thing. But this one definitely left it in like we could do more, but we're in like a really good spot where Mob, has his emotions back. It'd be a much different show if we did go back. And I think now that we know, like, it did say like Confessions the Future or whatever, and we were at another Reagan birthday, so I think we did time skip a little bit, which I think it was the reason why that one guy was leading up the Body Improvement Club is because the other guys graduated, and moved on and stuff like that. So that's cool, just seeing like that's continuing, and all these different things are still going, and all that. So very cool. But man, it was a very different season, because as we were going through the season, we kept getting farther and farther in, and we didn't really have like we had like the little arc in the middle with Dimple, right? But then after, like, the rest of it up until Mob here exploded in the way he did, it started looking like maybe we weren't gonna get like a little arc to go on, kind of like how the end of the last two seasons were dealing with the claw business and everything. It didn't feel like we were gonna get something like that, but then Mob exploded and we went down this path, and it was really cool. They managed to squeeze in, and it didn't feel rushed to me anyway. And it felt like it covered what it was supposed to cover. I don't know what it was like in the manga, but the moments were epic. And I mean, even the Dimple stuff halfway through, granted he's alive now, but it was very emotional losing him. But that doesn't dismiss the fact that what Dimple did to change, like, he basically gave up his dream of wanting to be God in order to follow this kid, and that was just really cool, having like the development for Dimple and everything. And yeah, I absolutely, last season, I think I've liked all the seasons of Mob Psycho. It's hard for me to pick like a favorite season. I feel like one had a lot of really badass moments of like, I didn't know what to expect, so the things I saw were like, holy crap, Like, we start off the show with this kid just being able to vanquish spirits and make stuff float and stuff like that. But then as we went, we actually got to see him do so much more. And, when he fought Hanazawa and everything, that was insane. And then we had Claw show up, and the fights there were, the abilities that he showed were crazy and flashy. And I do, from like an animation and fighting standpoint, I do think the season 2 finale was a bit better in that regard, but the wow factor in it being so new, I feel like for me makes season 1 a little bit more, and like having like the question mark entity showing up and everything. But the emotional stuff in season 2, I feel like was very good, with the whole arc of Reagan being like a bit too much, like too hard on Mob, and saying like, you need to come do this for me when I call, like, this is your job and everything, and kind of like lashing out a little bit of his own personal feelings and loneliness and stuff like that out on Mob. And then, having all that and everything come to a resolution that was just amazing, felt like really good. Like, that was peak like emotional Mob Psycho for me. But this season killed it too, with, I mean, Mob walking into the broccoli and everything, and it playing that outro song. Like, I still remember that was just amazing. I felt like super emotional there. And then it ended up being, a fight with him and Dimple, and that fight was crazy, and that had an emotional conclusion and everything. And now here, like, emotional in more of a happy way. Like, I got really emotional when Reagan told the truth and started like crying. Probably, it was probably a little bit of him being scared that he's finally telling the truth, and like what is that gonna mean? Like, what is Mob gonna think of me? Like, is this gonna be the end of everything because I'm telling the truth? It's probably scary to reveal that a lot of stuff you've done up till now has been lies and everything, but he did it, and he pushed through that probably anxiety that he had in doing that, and had that release of tears, and that got me tearing up when I saw him tearing up. But then at the end, we have him walking in on that party with all of his friends around, and then I really teared up there. The tears were a flowing in that moment, because I just flashed back to last season where he had no one, and that was incredible. So the journey of Mob Psycho has been it's like it's a crazy, wacky world, and it's crazy that in this wacky, crazy world where we have UFOs and crazy shit like that, I can still have these emotions towards these characters and everything, regardless how goofy things can be sometimes, and everything. And it can still hit me this hard, and it's incredible what they managed to pull off with a mix between the wacky and the crazy, and the emotion and the friendships and everything. It's great. So, but yeah, amazing show. If there's never anything else, I think I'm perfectly happy with the way they ended here. I hope if they do end up bringing it back, I hope they manage to do it well, because I don't want them to bring it back for like one season and then it get like canceled and realize it flops or something like that, and not have the kind of resolution that we had here. So, but yeah, I think that is now it for Mob Psycho, folks. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction through this, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in my future reactions. Make sure you check out the description for my Patreon stuff. This was a Patreon show, so if you're watching this on YouTube, typically you'd be able to watch all the rest of the show, but since this is the last episode, you can check out whatever has replaced this. So thank you guys so much, and yeah, also hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.